What up, YouTube? It's your Uncle Darius. I want to thank all my niece and nephew for watching. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're hearing me, and I really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to your uncle. Leave a like if you guys have any recommendation. Leave in the comment section. I'll get to it as soon as possible. So this video is gonna go to my thoughts and opinion channel. And this is a video that I'm going to make. This is about they say man arrested and charged in 2Pac's Shakur murder case and surprise breakthrough by Pitchfork. And I know Pitchfork not really the best, one of the most pretentious, magazine out there, blah blah blah. But I feel like it says all over the place. I just click on the first news. Well, really, the first thing on when I googled this, I figure clicking on Pitchfork, it says Pitchfork it does discuss music. So I just want to get this out the way. When 2Pac Shakur died, I was like 8 years old, and I still remember the new footage. I still remember when they talk about it for days, and and I still remember when they when they discussed his death. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when he died and stuff. We were all watching the news, and it just say 2Pac died and everything. It's and it was devastating, but at the same time, when you're 8 years old, what I'm saying, you don't really know how much of an impact a rapper have or a musician have on a person's life until you grow until you start listening to that person on your own. And that's how 2Pac was. I didn't know the impact 2Pac had in the entire world until I started listening to 2Pac on my own. And when I did, what I'm saying, I realize what many people believe that, and in my opinion, he's not only one of the greatest rapper, but he also one of the greatest artists of all time. And let me tell you why. 2Pac music, even though he's not the best, technical rapper, he doesn't have the best lyrics, doesn't have the best flow, all that, and that's all right. What 2Pac had that most people, not let alone rappers, but what most musicians don't have, he has heart. And he is heavily relatable. So that means you can pop in 2Pac music, and you can still listen to what he had to say. You don't it doesn't have to be complex. It doesn't have to be anything. You just listen to it, and he's just real, and he really touches your soul. Not too many artists are like that. Only very few artists are truly like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, man, that's why I have 2Pac and as my third favorite artist of all time and my all-time favorite rapper. I only have two solo artists ahead of him. John Lennon and Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I actually put 2Pac up there with John Lennon and Michael Jackson. Because they were real. You know what I'm saying? Their music were real. And their music, really touches me. I just want to put this out there. I know that's not what this video is about. But I just want to put what 2Pac meant to me. You know what I'm saying? And now that when I think about his death, it saddens me that we lost just a great, not only a great musician, but also a great actor, a great activist, and it's wow, because 2Pac, he could have been so much more. He was on the way to do Star Wars movies, you know what I'm saying, and he was on his way to create more music and possibly create his own record label, but we won't get into that. We don't get to all that. But it's just a shame, because 2Pac was already a great artist as it is. But just imagine how great he truly was if he truly lived. But let's get straight to the article right here. It says Las Vegas police apprehend Dwayne Keefe D. Davis months after executing a search warrant on his wife's home. See that? I knew it was Keefe D. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people know Keefe D had something to do with 2Pac's death. Now, do I think Keefe D was the one who pulled the trigger? No, I do not. But do I believe that he's the one who handed the gun to either Orlando Anderson or to somebody else? Yes, I do. But let's continue on with the article, y'all. A man connected to 2Pac's death has been arrested and charged with murder with use a deadly weapon without marking an unlikely breakthrough in a case that has vexed investigators since the web icon was shot dead in Las Vegas Strip in 1996. See that, and I know the area in Vegas too because I always visit Vegas. I'm from out here in LA, but Vegas is basically my second home. And shout out to my sister Markia and my nephew DJ. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to both of them, and I miss you guys. I hope I see you guys soon. Okay. detain Keefe and the so I'll actually go to click on the Associate Press, but yeah, definitely. See, it's what made me upset is that it took them 27 years. 27 years. And Keefe basically admitted it since what, since the late 2000s? Like 2008, 2007, I believe. Let me know in the comment section, y'all. Okay. To promote, further, or assist with criminal gang. Okay. Back in July, I'm going in that house. So, okay. Okay, man. Okay, so in case some of you guys do not know, Keefe D as well as Orlando Anderson were part of a Southside Compton Crypt. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm not so much into gangs and everything. I know what gangs are because I have cousins who were for Crips. I have other cousins who were for Bloods and all that kind of stuff. But me, I'm not part of any gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't bang or anything like that. So I don't know. So I know a little bit about gang culture, but I don't know too much about gang culture, if that makes sense. The case originated in May 1992 when Atlanta Bay allegedly assaulted Trayvon Lane. Yep. I remember reading that. So yeah, and then they said they tried to steal his death row chain. So you mean to tell me that Tupac death was over a fucking death row chain? And I'm sorry, Mom, for cursing, but it's just really frustrating me that Tupac died over a fucking death row chain. Over nothing. Over nothing that really did not concern him. Alright, but let me continue. Okay, Trayvon. See that Trayvon Lane should not have gone to Tupac. Trayvon Lane should have just talked to whoever the member of the gang were. He should have to talk to Tupac. Tupac was way too big to deal with some street politics. If that makes sense. Street politics had nothing to do with Tupac. Tupac was not part of the gang. He's not even from LA. He's from New York originally, and then he moved to Baltimore, and then he moved to Oakland, California, I believe. I think it was Marin City. I know he moved up north, but still, Tupac had nothing to do with LA gangs, man. So you should not have told Tupac or anyone, or you should have told the member of the gang, because Tupac, he was way too fireable he was way too fireable. And what I mean by that is that he was doing movies, he was doing music, he was doing so much he was doing charity, he was doing so many other things that did not pertain to him. And not only that, he just got out of prison a year prior for the BS sexual assault charges. And yes, I do believe it was BS, but we won't go into that. You know what I'm saying? Now I can speak about that at some other time. But it's come on, Tupac. Well, Tupac was just had too much value in the game to worry about some punk from another neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to call Orlando Anderson a punk or anything like that. You get what I'm saying? I would say Tupac was just too big. It's like let's think of it this way. Let's say you're a famous boxer like Mike Tyson. Are you gonna worry about some punk from the streets of Brooklyn? Or are you just gonna leave it alone and just focus about your money, focus about this and focus about that? You know what I'm saying? That was something that should have done. Should have held Tupac back and told him, no, man, this ain't your fight, man. Don't worry about that, man. Let the little homies handle it. Let them handle it, man. That's their game. You, Tupac, you just worry about making your music. You just worry about acting, and you just worry about doing other things, because Tupac, you're way too fireable. You're way too fireable for this for this game, man. I don't want to say did not care about Tupac, because I believe he really did, but I didn't think Tupac did not have Tupac's best interest, if that makes sense. Okay, so he returned to his hotel that we were departed tonight. See that after what happened at that Vegas. At that stadium where Tupac beat up Orlando Anderson, Tupac should have just chilled right there. It should have just left right then and there. But no one was thinking. No one was thinking. Okay. For a charity event, the shooter rolled down the rear window in the Cadillac and fired a .40 Smith & Wesson Glock 22, hitting Shakur 4 times. Yeah, and that's it shoot Tupac and it hit his lungs too. You know, I heard a lot of stories have said that Tupac tried to get in the back seat when it happened. Suge Knight pulled him down, and that's how Tupac got grazed in the head. He got grazed in his head. You know what I'm saying? That's the story that I always have heard, and that's the story that I tend to believe. So unless someone have other stories, let me know. So it's just unfortunate, But what upset me about that is that it's this whole gang mentality that you have to shoot that you have to get revenge. You know, say they want you to get revenge. If you got your ass whooped, that's why you go up to that person and whoop their ass right then and there, or at least fight. But to go and get somebody and just pop somebody, just shoot somebody because you got your butt whooped? Really? And not only that, you just shot one of the most famous rappers of all time. One of the greatest rappers of all time because you got your ass whooped. That's why I can't stand gangs to this day. You know what I'm saying? Because people are so quick to shoot first and then ask a question second. Really? But I digress, everyone. I strongly, Tupac died 6 days. It took Tupac 6 days to die. Think about it, everyone. It took him 6 days to die. Now, of course, I have numerous opinions about what happened because I watched all the interviews on DJ Vlad and on, what's the other one? Art of Dialogue. Art of Dialogue, that's actually a really good one right there. And I believe what happened is, I actually do think Tupac was laughing at Suge Knight because Suge Knight got grazed in the head. But I guess, when everything starts happening, he's like, I don't think I'm going to make it this time. That's what I think happened. And I think what happened. You know what I'm saying? Do I think he was brain dead? Because that's what one cop said. He said he was brain dead. I don't believe that. Because I heard stories about from Tupac's cousin, Morpheus, that Tupac was just checking his bed and try to get to Tupac, try to say something. But he was checking his bed. So if he was truly brain dead, I don't think he would do that. But I don't know. See, and his cousin witnessed it too. Yaki Gaddafi, his cousin that Tupac grew up with. He witnessed the entire thing. That will make it unfortunate. Like I said, what I think happened was Keefe was in that car. He was a passenger in the front seat. I think he gave the gun to either Orlando Anderson or to somebody else. I can't think of their name too. I think either that somebody else or Orlando Anderson that pulled out their arm and they just start busting. It's like, wow. It's just sad. And the crazy part is 3 of the 4 people in that white Cadillac, they're all in the passing away except for Keefe D. And Keefe D just say, wow, man. It's just sad, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad they finally caught this motherfucker, man, because 2009, because he the one who basically admitted saying, yep, Orlando Anderson, he's the one, he said, that's what he said, this is his word. Anderson leaned over and rolled down the window and popped him. He said his aim was not good enough, so he gave the gun to Anderson and said that he didn't fire the pop. So Keefe would have shot him himself. I'm just glad they caught the guy, man, because it's really sad. It's really unfortunate that a great rapper had to die over street politics. Over a death row chain. Over nothing! And what worse, is that 6 months later, Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. got killed too, and he really did not have anything to do with it. As a matter of fact, according to Gene, what's his name? His former bodyguard, Biggie was really upset when he found out Tupac died. And I believe that. I strongly believe that. Do I think Puff Daddy has something to do with that? Honestly, I think Puff Daddy is the one chicey motherfucker. That's what I think. I really do think he is. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm trying not to curse that much, but this really made me upset, man. This really made me like really. I'm just fed up because this is just, man. You know what I'm saying? It just, man. But yeah, I'm just glad that he finally got arrested. Look at you now, man. Look at you now. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is just say, you know what, I'm gonna beat, we're gonna fight, things like that. But no, you had to kill a famous rapper because your nephew got beat up. Get the F out of here, man. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think of the whole situation? Let me know, comment down below. Leave a like, subscribe to your boy, subscribe to your uncle. You can check out my previous video down here. Peace, love, and rock and roll.